Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. So we're just hanging out. Norberta and I are just hanging out with our little bundle of joy here. Look at that, she's trying to get him to go to sleep. He's probably fussing. Anyways, I'm gonna leave Norberta. Thank you very much for all that you do. I don't want you to think that you're unappreciated. And she's gonna take care of things here, and I'm gonna go take care of things out here. It is the second day of fall. It's pouring rain. The weather's kind of nasty. And there's a few things that I found interesting. So first of all, let's go into the barn. So here's the thing. Okay, we got two people working in here. Somebody's threshing. We've got somebody working over here. I don't know what they're doing because let me show you something. So after at the end of the last one, I was reviewing fields and stuff, and I went, there's something funky. Okay, let's take a look at management, and then we'll go into the fields. And if we take a look in the rye field, right now I'm supposed to be able to plant rye, but nothing's happening with it. We managed to plant the wheat, but we didn't plant the rye. And yeah, I sort of thought about that, and I was like, well, what the heck's going on with the thing? Also, what I need to do is I need to make an onion field, and I'm actually going to do that in this today, before the end of the season. It really doesn't matter about onions until spring, because we can't plant them until spring anyways. So yeah, but I want to at least get a field set up and ready, and it'll also boost my farming skill up a little bit, right? But here's the thing. I'm like, well, I have, if we take a look in like the barn, I have a task set up for my two farmers. I have a task set up for fertilizer. Now, I misread. I thought that this fertilizer was the manure one and this fertilizer was the rot one because, you know, they're working on it. Because presumably they are working on it because we're getting a small amount of manure over time from the pigsty. But you know, my thought was, oh, we just didn't have manure right now, so that's why they're not doing anything. But this is the rot line. I know I've got a ton of rot. Why isn't it doing something? And I realized there's a subtlety to the way that the inventory works. And it just, I don't know why I didn't clue into it sooner. And so here's the thing. I have a ton of rot. So if we go into the storage, I'm going to grab, I don't know, half of it, okay? And I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it in the barn. Right? And I'll bet you anything. Watch this. Okay, we put the rot into the barn, right? Now, if I take a look in the barn at the process here, if we take a look at our jobs, all of a sudden we do have rot, and they're going to start working on it. I don't know why I didn't think of this. So there's a problem with. Well, okay, let's take grain, for example. I think this one's particularly important. The fertilizer one's not so important because there's only one purpose for rot and manure. It's to make fertilizer. And so there's no real contention there, right? There is a contention with grain, though. Grain, like it says no oat grain, right? Well, you use oat grain for two things. You use oat grain for making flour, or you use oat grain for planting fields, right? So if I set up a task to grind all the oat grain into flour, right? If I set something up here and then they just burn through it and they grind it all into flour, then I won't have any grain for planting fields. So my thought is that they're going to only operate on things that are actually stored in the barn. So to control. Now, this is just a thought. I'm just putting this out there. I don't know if this is true, but my thought is, in an effort to be able to control what gets turned into flour and what is available for planting, perhaps you put in the inventory of the barn what you want them to process as workers, and then you put in the storage what you want them to use for planting. This is just a thought. So in that vein, I'm going to grab the beetroot seed. The cabbage seed, because the cabbage seed, we don't use that for anything, any processing. Carrot seeds, flax grain, and I'm going to grab all of it. I'm not going to have them do any processing. This is just for, we're sciencing a little bit here. I'm not going to have them do any processing for any of the grains. Nothing to do with grains. I'm going to put the grains in the central storage. Now, it could be the food storage or the central storage, but I think it's probably going to be the central storage because it's not classified as a food, right? It's classified as something else. So, and then we're going to dump all of this in here and all of the grains and wheat grain and everything. Oh, flax grain, all the grains are going into the central storage. Now, if I take a look now, okay, let's give the game a second to catch up. This is a medieval version of the girl from Ipanema. I can't do it. All right, never mind. Let's just let's go to the barn. Yeah, you don't want me singing. It's never a good thing. All right, let's see. If we take a look at the skills now, oh, they're working on flour. Oh, they do grind the flour if it's in the. This is okay. Obviously, I'm partly sort of figuring it out and partly not. Flax grain. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, the grains, this is processing flax into flax grain, rye into rye grain, and straw, and flax into flax grain, and flax stalks for making linen, wheat into wheat grain, and then the flour. Now, the flour, it says it still has flour. They're working on it. So how can they be? Okay. You know what? I'm just going to have to think about this a little while longer. But for now, I'm going to keep seeds and such in here. And then we're going to take a look in a little bit and see how this evolves. All right. So here's the thing. The bottom line, though, is, and this is the important part, my rye field, it doesn't have fertilizer. So I'm going to go and I'm going to make, well, hang on. 4 by 6 is 24. I'm going to make 24 fertilizer, which means I need 240 rot. And I'm going to barge in front of the young lady here. I'm going to grab 240 rot. 240. Okay, we're going to use the, no, not that. We're going to use D. D. Okay. And we're going to manually go up to 240 exactly. Okay, I've got 240 rot. Excuse me, Dalibora, I need to use this. I apologize. And she's like, fine. I'll get out of your way. Okay. So we're going to make we're going to make 24 fertilizer from 240 rot. And that's just going to, I hope that's going to kickstart the rye crop. So that's the plan. That's the part of the thing. And I'm going to still have to observe the interplay, like how is it using, when is it using grain for flour, when is it using grain for planting, and how do I reserve a certain amount of seed to not automatically get processed into flour. Now, to be honest with you, they're so slow at it that they're never going to get to it anyways, as long as I have a reasonable amount of grain around. But the thing is, like, where I get worried is I want to sell some seeds and stuff. Maybe I should just not sell grains. I should only sell seeds, right? And then go from there. So I think that maybe is the plan going forward. We're just going to keep all the grains and then just hope that we don't run out of grains for planting after processing flour. I don't know. Is it going to work? Maybe. So, all right. Let's just finish this up. We've got one more and we're done. Okay. Oh, apparently I've unlocked sewing 3. We just built sewing 2. I'm not doing it. Not yet. We got bigger fish to fry. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to just to kickstart things just so that we don't we're going to do an F5 to quick save and then F9 to reload and hope that maybe that kicks the farmers into action, because now that we have manure, my thought is that they're going to go off and start planting the rye field. I'm trying to figure this out. It's a lot to keep track of, though. You know, but it's fun. It's a game, right? I mean, if games were easy, then they wouldn't be at all interesting. Okay, so what's happening here? If I take a look in the fields, we go down here, and it's already being processed. All right, that's good. Now, was that coincidental? Maybe. Maybe it was and maybe it wasn't. I'm not really sure. All right, so I did hint at this, but I think I want to put in one more field for onions. And I think I'm going to do it over here next to this field. And I think we've got the space for it, right? Here, let's grab some sticks while, you know, we're going to probably blow all this stuff away when we put the field down. So let's just grab it, just so that we're not wasting resources. It's part of the game, as I say. The other thing by the way, is I need to work on logging. It's a constant battle. We're just criminally short on logging capability. And I keep running out of logs. It's partly because I'm building and all that sort of stuff, but also, you know, for other reasons. All right. Let's just get this done here. So, what is it? Other crafting, building, farming. I always go through this. It's just absolutely hilarious that I can't keep straight. Wait a minute. Okay. What I want to do is I want to go straight, and then I want to go there. Am I going to be able to put a 4x6 in? One more 4x6? That would be nice. What is that? Hey, we got a 4x6! Yes! Yes. Do I have a hoe on me by any chance? I probably put the hoe away. And then after... we're going to go do some commerce too. I'm going to go sell a few things, just to keep the money flowing in. I probably could avoid it for a little while, but I think it's better if I simply keep working on it. Oh, do we have... let me check if there's any hose in main storage. Can't remember. I don't think I have any in here. No. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I keep them in the barn. I just want to make sure, though, that I didn't have any in main storage first. Okay, there's a hoe. All right. And is he using up the fertilizer? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Look at him. He's out there. Look at how hard he's working. I have no doubt that he's going to have that field finished off by the end of the season. So we're just going to let him do his job and not harass him and, you know, call him names or anything like that, because that would be mean. Oh, has he already started working on my field? Oh, buddy. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. I wanted you... Oh, for crying out loud. You need to work on this field. No, 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 no. 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 Oh. I'm going to do it. This might cause a problem because sometimes it does, but no, I'm doing it. We're having a hoe off. A grub off, that's it. Because we're grubbing the field. Oh, no. Stop it. Stop. Buddy. Oh, come on. I'm competing with my own employee. He's like, dude, I got this. He's like, I beat you. Maynard. He's like, man, you're such a jerk. Yeah, I am. Are you going to work on this field now? Because that's your priority. Yes, good. That's what I wanted you to do. I didn't want you to do the other field, my friend. Okay? I think he gave me the stink eye. All right, that's our one planted field. Oh, right. And before we do anything, let's go back over to Matt. Let's just set that field up, and then we'll just not worry about it. No, not you. We'll not worry about it for a little while until spring. But let's just get it ready. There we go. Wait a minute. Did I not? Onions. Okay. Escape. Accept. Oh, it did. Okay, I probably just didn't do it right. That's fine. That is fine. Let's put the axe away before we scare people. Running around with an axe. They're going to think I'm an axe murderer or something. The other thing that was interesting is there's been a lot of discussion about the fact that I don't have any goslings. Wait a minute. What is that up on the roof? Oh, that's just a board. Okay. I don't have any goslings, and there's like all kinds of theories, and you know they're good theories. One of them is something like that goes along the lines of, well, you keep collecting the eggs, so how are you going to get goslings? It's a good point. The only thing is, and I keep coming back to this. If we go back to here's our gooses. First of all, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's take a look at I don't have a lot of control. Let's take a look at the goose house. And if we take a look at, right now I have an animal breeder. Okay? Animal breeder assigned to the goose house, which means presumably this person is responsible. You cannot get breeding done without a breeder being assigned to the house, right? Okay. But then if you take a look, I don't have any control over egg and feather production. And so I think that the game automatically handles that for you. So I don't think the fact that we're harvesting the eggs plays into the breeding side of things. I just can't see how needing to have someone assigned as an animal breeder, which automatically means you're collecting stuff, how that reconciles, right? So, animal building for geese. The fed geese provide eggs and feathers. An employed animal keeper keeps them fed and also collects eggs and feathers. So if I didn't have an animal breeder assigned to the goose house, then you would get goslings, which is a product of animal. I don't know. And this is why I get confused by this. So I think there's a more likely scenario here. My gander is only now 1 year old, and this is after I've had the gosling now for a couple of seasons. Someone pointed out that when I picked up the gander was actually quite young, 0.25 or 0.5 or something like that. I think that there was a possibility that the gander can't reproduce until a certain age. And so that's probably what this is about. And it's the best theory I've got right now, and it's what I'm operating on. All right. There you go. That's where I'm. That's the product of some of my thinking over since the last one. Now, there's one last thing that we need to sort out, and it's a failing on my part. Now, this legitimately I just fell down on. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. The tavern. When I built the new tavern, I did not reprogram the tasks. So we need to do that. That's why she's probably not doing anything, or that's all on me. Nita Mira is the innkeeper, and as you can see, I have nothing. I have nothing for them to do. So it looks like what they can do is based on my skill level. We can't do any of the tarts or stuff like that, any of the higher, like the flatbread, multigrain bread, but we can do white bread, rye, and all of that sort of stuff. So but I'm gonna my understanding is that she doesn't get experience from the other stuff. So I'm gonna ask her to roast fish, just in case we have fish. Actually, no, we don't have a fishing hut right now, so let's not do that at all. But I'm gonna ask her not to do porridge gruel, because those take up grains, and I don't want to use grains for that. I'm going to ask her to do potage. And we don't do salted meat anymore. And well, maybe we do, but I'm trying not to. But I'm going to ask her to do that potage 30%. And then stew from regular meat, I'm going to ask her to do that 30%. And then soups takes beetroot and meat. Just to keep things, just in case, I'm going to ask her. We don't have beetroot. Okay, we don't have beets, probably. Meat with gravy requires onions, which I do not have. Flatbread requires flour, which I do not have, or we have very little of. But I might just get her to do a little bit of each. Just as flour becomes available, then she can basically work on that. But the primary goal is going to be to make potage and stew, because that's really where those are the resources that I have. So there you go. That's my tavern keeper now has actual. Oh, wait a minute. Did I actually set that up correctly? Yes. Okay. So it kept it. All right. And then once again, we're going to do the F5 and F9, and then let's see if she leaps into action. Because Nita Mira is cool that way. She's I've never had a problem. She just does her job. She just does it. except when I fall down and don't tell her to do her job. That's on me. Now, Nitamira, technically, you could have said, hey, boss, what am I supposed to be doing here? Okay, she's not doing anything. But we could take a look at the, if we take a look at the tavern, we could see if she's actually doing, no. We can see if she's actually doing something. Working. So essentially, she's working on making, at this very moment, it may appear differently, but she is working on making stuff. So there we go. Is it still raining? It is. Okay, let's do the traps because I need to get my hunting going. It looks like the birds are there, but no rabbits. Okay, that's cool. And are we going to actually have to... Yeah, we're going to have to replace one of the bird traps. Okay, let's grab some stones. There's usually stones right over here. Usually a lot of them. We just need 2. And I think I have sticks on me. Yeah, I have 51 sticks. So, did I see something off in the distance there? Just before I tabbed out? I don't know. We'll see. All of a sudden, a wolf comes down out of there and just bites me in my bum. That would be funny. That would be actually quite... Or a boar comes down and knocks me. That would be kind of hilarious. All right, so that's a little bit of the overhead. Like this, you know, a lot of this game really is like a lot of overhead. Wait a minute, food. I'm going to store these breads and stuff in here, and the meat and the flatbread. And you know what? I'm going to store the buckets of water in here, and then I'm going to, and the berries, because those were just berries that I had to try some cooking out, but I can't use them. And then we're going to grab just a bit of food for ourselves. I don't know, a couple of stews, just so that we don't starve to death. Yeah, we only have 6 flour. All right, and then let's get things going. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go on a little trip, and we're going to sell a few things, and then we're going to come back, and overnight, I'm going to log I'm just going to go logging. What am I doing? I am going in here so that I can eat a stew. There we go. So yeah, let's go and gather a few things up that we can sell. We're just going to sort of grab a few things here and there, and just to clear out some of the inventory and all of that business. Actually, there's one more thing oh, we've got the 2 pigs. Let me check one more thing. If we go into the, actually here, we'll go to the livestock and we go to the pigs. We have a pig that is 0.5 years old and a pig that's 0.25 years old. Now, the sale price, okay, there it is, 175. The piglets in general are 175 regardless of their age. So there we go. And the full adults in their prime are 350. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. Okay, what can we sell? What can we sell? Tools. We could sell a pickaxe. Actually, you know what? Just so that I can do this right, let's put all of our tools away. Oh, I got a bucket in here. Okay, that's fine. A hammer, pickaxe, stone axe. Oh, the hoe. Oh, no. The iron arrows, actually. Let's just put those away, too. The torches. And then the rest is clothing. Oh, yeah, and we can put the feathers away, the furs, the sticks, the stone. Nope. Stone. Oh, I had 1 stone. Is that what that was? Yeah. Oh, do I only need 1 stone to make a nest? Maybe that might be it. Okay. I think we're good. We're good. Now, my weight's down to 8.68, and then I'm going to put the whole bit back in the barn. Hello, I'm sorry, Maynard. Are we... Yeah, you. Are we interrupting your day? No, what? You look me in the eye and you answer the question. Are we interrupting your day? Does this look like a pleasure cruise, Maynard? What are you doing just idly lollygagging about? Off you go. I think it's all the end of the day. I suspect he finished the map or his work, and and I was giving him a hard time. He didn't. What was he being blocked on? Okay, he's not working right now. We're gonna have to look tomorrow. Do we have enough? There's no grains in here. I guess we're gonna find out if he was able to. That's interesting. Okay, he's got fertilizer. Wait a minute. He's got fertilizer, and what's the state of that field? This currently is plowed and fertilized. Oh, and there's plant growth. Oh, it's all been plowed and fertilized, but it's not been no seeds? No seeds. Okay, we're gonna have to take a look at that closer. But for now, let's put away the hoe. Go. Do I still have that crossbow on me? I think I do. They're all taken off for the end of the day. They've done hard work, and you know what? I can't blame them for that. All right, we're gonna keep the crossbow and the longbow. We're gonna keep a couple of knives around. We're gonna keep a bucket. I'm gonna sell a couple of the iron axes. I'm gonna keep one for myself. I'm gonna sell a couple of the hammers. I've got a partially used one. I go through these fairly quickly. We're gonna sell a pickaxe. I'm gonna keep the stone axes because they're nice for backup, and we don't get much for them anyway, so it doesn't really. Do I? No, we're gonna sell the stone axes because, yeah, reasons. Now, iron arrows. We're going to sell. I don't need all of them. I'm going to sell 150. So I'm going to keep a stack for myself, and then I'm going to sell the rest. Bolts I'm going to keep around just because I have a crossbow. Simple torches. We're going to sell 8 of them. Keep 3 for ourselves in the storage. The regular torches, we're going to sell 3 of them. So I have one. We have 1 plus 1. One almost dead and 1 left. Quaff, straw hat. We're just going to keep all that. Rotten carrots. We're going to let the cabbage rot. Animal feed we're going to keep. The seeds we're going to keep for now because we've established that I don't want to. Well, we sold them all the ones we didn't want already. Look at that. We're almost out of fertilizer. Firewood. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to have to do that logging tonight. Feathers are good for now. Fertilizer we're not going to do anything with. Let's see. Furs. Yes, furs. I want to sell a bunch of them. I'm going to have a bunch, but we can get furs super easy. I'm going to keep 100. Whoa, that put me massively overweight. Okay, that's interesting. So how much? Yeah, 20. Let's do that. Okay, 60. There we go. All right. Nope. And then let's go back in here and where do we get down to? Furs. Keeping the iron. The leather we're going to keep because it's only 90. Limestone we're going to keep. Linen. Let's sell some thread. Just a little bit. Just we've got flax stock coming in. Let's sell it. Logs 52. Man, that really hurts. I tell you. Manure. Fine. Oat grains. Wait a minute. Rye grain. We have 100 rye grains, so we're good there. Okay. Rot. We're not selling that. Salt. We're going to sell salt, but yeah, it's too heavy. And I think that's it for now. Wheat grain. Yeah, okay, we're good. All right, we've maxed out what we can carry. Let's head into town and before people go to sleep and sell some stuff. Hey guys, would you like me to light the fire for you? I don't know if I can. Oh, I can. Right. I'm selling torches. There you go. Ooh, look at that. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, is that a courting ritual? Huberta, are you picking on Osmond? Jeez. Oh, I love this. Let's take a look in here. Oh, look how... This is so cool. This is like Gostovia's thing. Is that Dargarad? Hey, Dargarad. Hey, Nidamira. All right. You guys just continue on with your stuff. Oh, before we go into town, let's wash up. Clean ourselves up. Make sure that we're all spiffy. You know, we want to make good presentation. Oh, there's one other thing. Before we go in, before we do anything, let's double check. Let's take a look in the tech tree and tech tree. No, skills and diplomacy. Do I have any points? No. Diplomat. So we get more reputation. Romeo gives us more. We don't have to worry about that. We're happily married. Grifter, giving gifts, frequent buyer. So I do have a tier, one of the tiers in frequent buyer, right? Which basically improves my pricing. There you go. And that's what I was looking for. Likeable, bigger base, like, okay. And say my name. 20% more. We'll have to work on all of that. All right, let's go into town. Now, I'm not selling food, so we're not going to... And by the way, we cleaned out Falibor for this season already. So we're not going to... I sell all my food to Falibor because he finds it very interesting. He likes the fact that I sell a lot of food to him because, you know, it's very useful for his smith business. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trolling Falibor. If you haven't noticed, that's what I'm doing. Of course, I went and bought buckets from him just to make him feel better, but, you know. All right, let's see who we can sell stuff to in here. Let's see. Oh, right, I always forget. We got the little sack up above the head there that tells us where all our salespeople are. Over here, it's probably going to be the innkeeper and... Oh, Adelina, seed lady. Hey, would you like to... No, she says. Yes, I'm saying. We could buy seeds from her if we get in a pinch, by the way. So that's always a good option. Let's see. Let's sell her... I'll bet you she would love some tools. So let's sell her the axe, the hammer. What did we get? Wow. Okay. Let's sell her the pickaxe, some stone axes. Whoops. Nope. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. Stone axe. We're going to keep the water skins because... Sell the iron arrows. I bet you she just loves the... Oh, we just maxed out on iron arrows. Okay. Okay, we got to move on. She's like... Yeah, she's like, yes, move on. Get out of my face. Hey, Yaro, how you doing? Oh, she's like you. Yeah, and she waves and says, hi. Oh, my goodness. All right, what can we sell you? How about... Let's sell you some simple torches. Yeah. I think you'll find them immensely... She probably would find them useful. Regular torches. We're not going to sell clothing or plantain. Ah, furs. What innkeeper doesn't need furs? I mean, she's probably... If it's an innkeeper, there's beds somewhere, right? I don't see them, but here. Make yourself some beds. And then also, here's some linen thread. We get 18 for them. It's not really great, but all right, we're up to $5,000 in here. That's not bad. And all that was just clearing out a bunch of our excess stuff. And she's like, "Go away now." All right, Yarrow, I'll go away. Any dudes available? Berta and Gustava, and it. Oh my God, it's always ladies. You know, I'm not being hard on the ladies. You know what? I'm cool with the fact that there's all the ladies here. That is awesome, but really, I need dudes. And Alwyn keeps trying to go to work, but he's just really slow. Hey, Alwyn. Stop bugging me, man. I think Alwyn's still bitter from when I beat him at archery. That really took him down a notch. I think I totally damaged his ego. And now every day he punishes himself by going and standing in the river. That's actually not true. I think he's supposed to be going out and working with the hunter. What's his name? Up in the... Up here. There's a hunter in that little house right there. I can't remember what his name is, but he goes up there. Apparently he's a super grumpy dude. And yeah, I hooked him up. So now they work together. All right, let's go and take a look and see if there's anybody over here that might want to come work for us. I suspect they're all ladies, though. Or guys that I just simply am not very good at communicating with. Oh, here's a guy. Are you actually... Yeah, Dalagor. Yeah, Dalagor. I just don't have good luck with you, do I? Hey! Oh, 57%. Hey, do you have a minute? No. Oh, I already probably burned out that thing earlier today. All right, I think what we'll do is I'm going to go do logging. I got to go run back to the base, get one of the actual axes that I have because that I didn't sell, and I got to do a whole bunch of logging overnight because tomorrow we're going to rework and try to increase our lumber input. I'm going to build another lumber house. So, yeah. All right. I'll see you then. Oh, well, look at that. They're all going back to work. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's basically just the start of everybody's workday. I've been gathering logs all night. We're going to... Here, let me transfer these ones over. I'm going to go grab the other ones that were up. That I dumped some of them up in this woodshed just because it was closer to where I was logging, and I was trying to be efficient. And, yeah. So let's head on back down. Put all the logs that we've collected back into storage, and then figure out what we're going to go do from here. And essentially, let's see. Okay, let's take a look at the situation. So, we have 172 logs. So yeah, I gathered quite a bit overnight. I'm going to need to make a bunch of that into the planks, because I suspect the tier 2 logging facility is going to need that. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab something in the region of like 20 or so. That is still well under the max, and we're going to go figure out where we're going to put our new logging infrastructure. It's kind of, I'm going to put it out of town, up, in amongst the trees here, because that's kind of where I put my logging stuff. Maybe up here, maybe like right. What do you think? Maybe right here, or maybe over here? I don't know. Let's pull up the ghost image and see what the... Is that you, Edgar? Oh, that's Jawazy. Oh, he's my logger. Right. And what we're going to do is we are going to... let's take a look. Oh, actually, no. I need you, and we're going to go with building, and it's extraction, isn't it? But it's survival? No. Resources, that's it, resources. Woodshed 2. Oh, it actually fits it right in here as well. Oh, we could do this, like right on this little road. And it's not far out of town. In fact, can I put it over here? Yeah, let's maybe not have it too far out of town. Oh yeah, not in the berry bushes though. Not in the housing district, because that's a bit, yeah, no, maybe like right up here. Next to the hunting lodge. Yeah, okay, I think I like this idea. There we go. All right, what are we going to need for this bad boy? Oh, I don't have a hammer on me, do I? Oh, but I do have a log. Let's build ourselves a temporary... Well, we're going to go through the bloody hammers anyways. Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah. I need sticks. Well, I think we can probably manage to get some sticks. This is the great thing about this little area, is that if you want sticks, there's sticks everywhere. All right, that's probably more than we need. And let us now make a hammer. There we go. Yeah, just to give you an idea, this was a brand new fresh iron axe, and I've basically overutilized it. If we take a look, it's down to 44% condition. So, yep. I was a busy boy overnight. All right, what do we need? Wow, it's not as much as I thought. It's a log here. And yeah, we're going to have... Yep, that's what I thought. Oh, is it just one segment? Okay, we need just 6 planks. Oh, well, we can do that, can't we? How many logs do we have on us? We have 6 logs. So all I need to do is convert... You know what? We'll convert them all to planks and just put what we don't use back into storage, so we have some planks in the future if we need to do anything. So how about we do that? And then we'll just... Yeah, let's do this. Wow. So this building is actually a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. To be honest with you, I was expecting it to be much like some of the other tier 2 buildings, extremely expensive to build, which is not a problem. You know, I mean, I don't really care about the... When I say expensive, I just mean it needs more resources, which means that I thought maybe I'd need to do more prep. That's all. So that's why I did a whole bunch of logging. Well, okay, let's be honest. Also because we need it. I'm going to need to convert some of those logs into firewood over you know, probably today, just because we need firewood for winter. And I'll tell you, by the way, it's not going to be enough just to build the... Here, actually, let's That looks like the storage area. Let's do it here so that I don't get trapped in my own building. There we go. All right. Now you should have increased storage. What is it? 100 kilograms instead of 50. And can we do anything different? No. It's just... There we go. We got more logging capabilities. Now, what does that mean? More logging. That building is kind of cool. I'm going to take all that. It's a pretty building. Look at that. Let's take a nice picture of that. There we go. And let's see what we've got. Let's go and I think what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at the current farming situation, and we're going to reallocate some people from farming to extraction. No, that's not the barn. I always think that's the freaking barn. It's so funny. Oh, yeah. See, look, these guys are not doing anything. So what is the situation with the fields? What is the field situation? It is, this field is the one we're interested in. So he's not planting anything. Let's go take a look at that actual field. That's field 9, so I think it's the end field there that he was working on. And see what he's not doing. And that might be also a key, a part of the puzzle, as far as where I put grains. Should I put it in the barn storage, or should I put it in the... looks like... Wait a minute. Is this not field 9? I really need some labeling with these freaking fields. What is this case? It's seed required. Okay, he's planted seed on 2 of them. So, seed... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing, Maynard? What's going on here? He's like, I'm not talking to you right now, buddy. You sent out very confusing messages. You threatened us with logging. Do I look like a logger to you? I am a mighty farmer. And he's like a man on a mission. All right, are you going to actually start planting some seeds? Is this what's going to happen here? All right, he's planting seeds. That is very interesting. So it just took a minute for him to actually get into the swing of it. He went to the barn, I guess, and maybe he was consulting with his workmate. And, they were trying to figure out, what their best plan of... You planted 1 seed. I understand now what's going on. I can tell you exactly what's going on. There's threshing. As the people thresh, it puts seeds in here. And then right now they're basically working on rye. And let me just make sure I'm getting this right. This is definitely the rye field. So I'm going to go get some rye seeds. Whoa, buddy, watch where you swing that axe. I tell you, man, I thought I was vicious. Okay, so we're going to come in here. We're going to grab the seeds. And that means that we need to have the seeds in the barn. This is part of what I was hoping to figure out today. At the beginning, if you remember, I was like all kind of confused about the whole thing. Rye grain. So we're going to take half the rye grain and we're going to take it over there. No, that's going to be fine. Actually, you know what? Let's take all the rye grain. Why not? In fact, let's take all the rot too. Because then they can process that as they need it. And the wheat grain. Oh, what the hell? Let's just do it all. Oat grain. Fine. Fine. I'm not, you know what? I give up. I don't give up, actually. I'm just kidding. But it's good to know. So that was a nice little experimente. Okay, so let's put all these grains and seeds back into the barn. And the rot back into the barn. There we go. Now, that means that Maynard should be going out and doing some more farming. In fact, you see exactly what happened there? What happened was Maynard, there was another seed because they're processing rye on the threshing thing, which produced a rye grain, right? It split the rye into rye grain and straw. And then he took that seed and then he went and planted it. One at a time. Oh my goodness. But I can see how the algorithm would be like that. I mean, that makes sense. It really does. So my hope is now that Maynard is actually going to go out and he's going to actually plant everything. In the meantime, we do have... Where's Who's-a-mo-what's? It's the other guy. Is it... what's his name? Is that Osmond? No. I got 2 people farming, but only one person can work on a field at a time. Yeah, Osmond. What's Osmond doing right now? Nothing? Okay. Now, Osmond, what is your skill set? You are okay at extraction. So let's take a look at... Here, let's... Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Okay, buildings are fine. No workers, no workers. Woodshed 2. That's expected. Everybody's status is fine. The fields are... Well, they're what they are. Okay. All right. As he's... Oh, now this is interesting. Are you both going out to work on the same field? I thought that they couldn't do that. Look at that. They're both on a mission now. Hey, guys. You see the meniscus, the water, how it forms around him? That's because he's, what do they call that? Hydrophobic? Yeah, I don't know. It's where the water don't stick to him. That's why when he walks out, you see how he's perfectly dry. My villagers have been treated with special water-resistant materials that will prevent them from basically absorbing the water. It helps with their ability to get back and forth through this river. Yeah, that way that... All right, I'm going to do something just to make sure that we're in sync. Because I suspect what they're going to do is they're going to be using twice as many seeds because they're both working on the same plot at the same time. Unless that was a change that's made to the game and it just all it does is speed it up. But I get the feeling that they're doubling the grain usage. Come on. Load. There we go. All right. One of them is just, yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So it was a glitch. Right? The seeds became available at the same time and they both started doing it. And now poor Osmond here. Osmond, you, my friend. Okay, let's take a look at the peoples. Okay, here's our peoples, right? And what we're looking for are, for candidates for the new woodshed, is extractors. And right now we've got Albreda, but she's a mom, and we don't bug her. And who else is a 3? We've got Gerwasi's already a lumberjack. Wiltruda's a mother. We're not bugging her. Bolabor's already a lumberjack. Adamar is... All right, well, I don't run that kind of a village. I don't put 1-year-olds out to work extracting, cutting down trees. That you can run your village the way you want to run. I choose to not do that, okay? So let's just so we're clear. Everybody else is a 2, 2, 2, 2. And then my minor is already as a 3, which is fine. So we're going to take Osmond because now we're going down to the 2s, and Osmond is a field worker who's not field working at the moment. So we're gonna reassign him to the lumber shed. Wait. What's it called? Woodshed 2. There we go. In fact, we could assign somebody else, and I may end up doing that. But let's just get. There we go. He's a lumberjack now. And if we take a look, if we go into the into this situation here, let's go into the wait a minute, Woodshed 2, and let's take a look at the resource distribution. 50-50 sticks and wood. I don't want sticks. In fact, this one we're gonna go pure logging. We're just gonna just get me logs, bro. I need them. I can convert to firewood. I need logs. I need logs. In fact, that's what we're going to do. So did that stick what I just did? Yes. In fact, Gerwasi also. Nope. You're just doing logs. Just for now. And then we're going to reevaluate this later, but I want to see what we need to build up our logs, and I'll make the firewood. That's fine. It's super quick and easy for me to do it for now. And then later we'll rebalance all of this. Yep. We're doing this. Okay, there you go. Full speed ahead, guys. All of you. Log like you've never logged. Look at him. Look at him. I am going to log. I am going to log. You're going to be surprised at how many logs I pull in, boss. It's going to be awesome. You're going to be so happy with me that you're going to find me a nice lady. Actually, you already have one. I can't bribe you with that. Oh, jeez. Oh, my good. Yes, that's right. That's right, Gander. Now, if you... Good sir. Okay, we need to... I think we need to have a talk. Okay. All right, let's just do this. Sir? Okay, I know that when you came here, that you were very young, and that you weren't sure about the ways of the lady. Now, I don't want to hear anything right now. You just pay attention. You weren't wise about the ways of the ladies. And I get that. I understand. But I need you... Are you giving me beak? I think you're giving me beak. Don't you look at me like that. No, okay, just listen. I understand that you now I think you know a little better, right? So I need goslings. I need them. He's wagged his little tail. He's very happy about this situation. All right. He says, sure thing, boss. I'll get right on that. Okay. Glad we had this little talk. I'm sorry. I know that I'm not supposed... Hey, there he goes. Hey, good boy. All right. I think we're good. I'm really like. There's a few things that we could do as well, but I think we've accomplished the goals for today, and I think okay. Look, we peaked when we talked to a goose. All right, seriously. We made ourselves a lovely new workbench or lumber mill. Lumber mill? Oh, what do they call it? Woodshed. That's it. My goodness, I should know these things. We made ourselves a lovely new woodshed, and we're hopefully going to get a whole bunch more logging happening here. In fact, we're going to go and take a quick look and see if we can see the logs climb. Number of logs that we're pulling in. I'm also going to make firewood because I need to do that. And yep. How about that? Let's take a look. What's the situation here? 173 logs. So presumably that's going to be going up fairly quickly. I believe firewood is down to 3. So I'm going to take, what can I carry? It looks like I can carry just under 50 kilograms. So we're just going to grab 47.5, which just, look at that. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to go and make, some firewood. Oh, I can do that right there. Oh my goodness. You do planks on the thing and you can make firewood anywhere. Okay. Crafting. Firewood. There we go. All right. There's a few things that I'm going to need to do. We have allowed well, actually here, before let's do this. We have allowed the limestone to build back up again. We've got our newest extractor. She's doing an amazing job. I gave her a little bit of a pep talk last night, and she was like really happy and all of that. That's Miro, I think. Hang on a sec. Let's just make sure. Let's just check her mood. I thought she was happy. I thought, look at that. See? She was very, very receptive to my motivational speaking. And she's like 32%. So happy as a clam. De La Pora is not very happy, but we don't talk about her. All right. I'm going to keep going back to making some firewood. On that note, thank you very much, everyone. I think in the next one, we're going to have to focus. Well, we're going to move into winter, but I'm going to do just a bunch of stuff before then. Well, let's see when we come back. I'll have to decide when I want to come back. If I want to do a bit more at the end of fall here, or if I'm just going to jump straight into a winter for the next episode. So, but we do need to, because it is winter, we're going to need to focus on getting some limestone upgrades for the buildings. I need to focus on replacing some of the thatch roofs with the proper like wood tile roofs. And who knows, maybe we can look at some more higher tier building. I have not forgotten about the fold for the sheep. that is definitely something that I want to get into. The other thing I want to do is someone suggested quite rightly, let's just put this, let's put the firewood in here. That should be 76. That'll cover us for a little bit. Somebody talked about building the barn over there. And in fact, that is something that I have actually been considering. Let's go back and let's go over that. I have been considering building the barn over here because this is where all my farming stuff is. And the barn really is for farming, even though a barn traditionally is for like livestock and everything and all that other stuff as well. But our barn is definitely for, and I think right here, this spot right here, I think would be ideal for a barn. So, we've got a fair number of fields, and we can put fields up on the side of the hill there as well if we need to. And I think the barn being right in the middle of the action so that they're not like wandering. If we get down to that situation where it was one seed at a time again, at least there's not going that far. Not that we want that to be a situation. So, all right. Look at that village. It's lovely. Thank you very much, everyone. Until next time, you all have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.